Thanks, Commissioner Canete. You focused on the decarbonisation of transport and the communication related to it, but your main focus was specifically on trucks and CO2, considering also the questions that were put forward in this direction. But on a different note, and considering also the current scenario, there seems to be a wider agreement that electricity can be a cleaner and affordable energy source of the future, particularly for transport, and there is an agreement that transport should also prioritise precisely on this. How does the Commission intend to prioritise this aspect and also the creation of a smooth internal market for all forms of electric transport, considering also that progress in Europe has been quite patchy? And is the Commission considering also the ULCV mandate to be introduced in the car and van CO2 regulation? Thank you.
Well, you talked about the carbon, how we can actually include the cost of the emissions from transport into the overall bill, and I think that we're also talking about how we can develop autonomous cars and autonomous systems for direction or for assisting the traffic flows. And I think that it's true that the innovation is the key to everything. Innovation for transport, we could actually have more efficient transport systems, not just as far as the vehicles are concerned, but also how we manage the transport networks. And the strategy for innovation, which we're presenting to this year, is going to also look at the transport sector and what type of innovation we can introduce there. The electric vehicle for the European Union, many members of the Parliament.
E-mobility, electric mobility. One of the big problems, we have two main problems. First, they are more expensive at the moment. There is lack of infrastructure, of charging infrastructure, and we have to tackle that problem first. And one of the elements we are considering is in the reform of the Energy Performance of Buildings Directive to include that there will be obligatory charging posts in every new building built and new building refurbished. Take the case of this Parliament car park. Go down and see how many charging places there are and how many vehicles, and you will have the conclusions needed. What's happening in supermarkets, in other areas, we have to deliver charging infrastructure. In motorways, there is a current program within France, Portugal and Spain to have charging points along the motorways, which is an interesting program to follow. So we have to solve this problem.